Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about partnership. Today we are going to discuss about partnership. Partnership is governed by Partnership Act 1932. Partnership is governed by Partnership Act 1932. Partnership is of 30 marks in your syllabus. What is partnership? That you had already studied in class 11th. Then what is partnership? According to section 4 of Partnership Act 1932, partnership क्या है? It's a relation among two or more than two persons who agreed to share profits of the business carried on by all or one of them acting for all. So what is partnership? This definition you had already studied in class 11 in business studies, second chapter, forms of business organization. वहाँ पे you had already studied, but I am again telling you the same definition, that partnership according to section 4 of Partnership Act 1932, it's a relationship among two or more than two persons who agreed to share profit of the business carried on by all or one of them acting for all. So from this definition you can easily know that there must be two or more persons. A single person cannot constitute partnership. Since it's a sole proprietorship, right? Who agreed? Agreed means there must be an agreement among the partners that yes, we agree to become a partner in a firm. To share profits of the business. When I say profits of the business, it is in general sense we are saying that it's a profits of the business. It covers both profits and losses. Carried on by all or one of them acting for all. Means either the business, all the partners actively participate in the partnership business, or one partner can act on behalf of other partners also. एक partner बाकी partners के behalf पे भी act कर सकता है. Carried on by all or one of them acting for all. So definition is clear that partnership is a relationship between among two or more than two persons who agree to share profits of the business carried on by all or one of them acting for all. Is it clear? Next. Today we are going to start partnership accounts first chapter, that is fundamentals of accounting. Fundamentals of partnership accounting. Fundamentals of partnership. If you see in CBSE examination, you will get a 4-marker or 6-marker question plus an MCQ. This is the standard procedure of fundamentals of a partnership chapter. Fundamentals of partnership. 4-marker question or 6-marker question or plus MCQ that will come from this first chapter of partnership. Right? I am writing the synopsis of the chapter, that what are the topics that are being covered in this chapter. Right? Synopsis. What are the synopsis of this chapter? First topic is provision in absence of partnership deed. In absence of partnership deed. Right? Second, treatment of treatment of interest on drawings. Then third is treatment of interest on capital. Treatment of interest on capital. Then treatment of commission then preparation of profit and loss appropriation account, comma, capital account and current account. Then we will cover, I hope you had all written this. Then we would be doing past adjustment, then guarantee to a partner. Guarantee to a partner. These are the topics that we will cover in fundamentals of partnership. Beside these topics, there are 1, 2, 3 small things also that we will cover as per the question. Right? इसके अलावा भी एक दो छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं that we will cover when we will do questions. Right? Like manager as a partner. ठीक है? That we will cover then. So today we are going to start the first topic of fundamentals of partnership, that is provisions in absence of partnership deed. Provisions in absence of partnership deed. First of all, what is partnership deed? It's a document. किस चीज का डॉक्यूमेंट? कंटेनिंग टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन किसकी? पार्टनरशिप की. Partnership deed is a document which contains terms and condition of partnership. किन शर्तों पे हम पार्टनर बनने को तैयार हुए हैं? Suppose A and B are two partners. They have to decide in advance why we are agree to become a partner, how we will share profits, how we will share losses, what would be the interest on capital, what would be the interest on drawing. There are certain terms and conditions that has to be written in partnership deed. तो partnership deed क्या है? Document जिनमें शर्तें लिखी जाएंगी that why we are partner, right? And what are the conditions of partnership. ठीक है? So provisions in absence of partnership deed. पर अगर partnership deed में कुछ बातों के provisions नहीं हैं तो how do you treat that? Means वो कुछ बातें कौन सी हैं? That I am telling you. First, in case partnership deed अगर नहीं है, इन बातों के बारे में कैसे डीलिंग होगी? First, no interest on capital. No interest on capital will be no interest on capital will be provided. B, अगर पार्टनरशिप डीड नहीं है तो नो पार्टनर विल गेट एनी इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल. सेकंड, नो interest on drawings will be charged. Suppose partner withdrew some amount from the business, then interest will be charged on the drawings, then what will be the rate of interest? The rate of interest will be no interest on drawings will be charged. Since it is, ये provisions कब है? When there is no partnership deed. अगर partnership deed नहीं है, then these provisions will applicable. Otherwise, if it is written in the partnership deed that interest on capital will be 7% or interest on drawing will be 6%, you have to work accordingly, right? C. No salary or remuneration to partner. किसी पार्टनर को कोई सैलरी और रेम्यूनरेशन नहीं मिलेगा if there is no partnership deed. No salary or remuneration will be provided to a partner. Profits and losses will be shared equally. Profits and losses will be shared equally. There will be equal sharing of profit or losses. Interest on loan will be 6% per annum on the loan advanced. On the loan advanced. अगर किसी पार्टनर ने बिजनेस फर्म को लोन दिया है, then interest on loan will be provided at the rate 6% per annum, right? So what are the provisions in absence of partnership deed? No partner will get any salary, no partner will get interest on capital, no partner will get interest on drawing, profit and losses will be shared equally, and interest on loan provided will be at the rate 6% per annum. Is it clear? These provisions will be used throughout the partnership. जब तक आप पूरी पार्टनरशिप पढ़ेंगे, इन 5 बातों का यूज कहीं ना कहीं होता रहेगा. So that is very very important to know that ये provisions कब है? When there is absence of partnership deed. अगर partnership deed नहीं है, तब ये provisions है. So what are the type of questions that can be asked from this topic? 1 mark में question simple सा आ जाएगा. एक आपको लिख देंगे कि interest on capital in absence of partnership deed will be 5%, 3%, 2% or no interest. The answer will be no interest. MCQ can be asked from these provisions also. Similarly, Mr. X has advanced loan to a firm of 5 lakh rupees. Interest on loan is not mentioned and it is clearly written what will be the amount of interest in case of absence of partnership deed. 5 lakh का 6% is 30,000. तो आपको 4 options they can give: 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 30,000. Then right answer will be 30,000. These type of MCQ question can be asked from these provisions. Moreover, the big question 4 marker and 6 marker questions may be these provisions are used. That I will tell you when I will do the questions, right? So our first topic is completed, that provisions in absence of partnership deed. Is it clear? My next topic was treatment of interest on drawings. Interest on treatment of interest on drawings. What are drawings? Amount of goods withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use, they are called drawings. अगर ओनर बिजनेस से पर्सनल यूज के लिए अपने कुछ पैसा या गुड्स निकाल लेता है बिजनेस से, दैट आर ड्राइंग्स. सिमिलरली, व्हाट आर पार्टनर्स ड्राइंग? व्हेन अ पार्टनर विथड्रू अमाउंट फॉर पर्सनल यूज, either amount or goods from personal use, that is called drawings. So firm will charge interest on that drawings. Firm will charge interest on drawings, right? This topic, there are 2 things to know. Drawings can be equal, drawings can be unequal. Drawings can be equal and drawings can be unequal, right? Suppose a partner withdrew rupees 500 in the beginning of every month. एक पार्टनर बिजनेस से पैसा निकाल रहा है इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ एवरी मंथ, पहली जनवरी, पहली फरवरी, पहली फर्स्ट मार्च, फर्स्ट अप्रैल, मई, जून एंड सो ऑन टिल दिसंबर, एंड अमाउंट इज सेम, 500 रुपए निकाल रहा है. They are called equal drawings. And unequal drawings is when the partner withdrew different amount in different months. कभी 500 रुपीज निकाल लिए किसी मंथ में 800 रुपीज बिजनेस से निकाल लिए, किसी मंथ में 1000 रुपीज निकाले. They are called unequal drawings. So in both the cases the method is different for to calculate interest on drawings. So when the drawings are equal, how do we calculate interest? There are three formulas. I will elaborate these formulas in my next class, but I am just telling you these three formulas, right? First, when drawings are made in beginning of every month. अगर पार्टनर ने ड्राइंग्स निकाली हैं in beginning of every month, so how do you calculate interest? The formula for interest will be interest is equals to total drawings into rate into 6.5 upon 12. This is the formula. Total drawings means total पैसा कितना निकाला. Suppose मैं ले लेता हूँ 500 rupees in every month मैं निकालता हूँ, तो in year how much amount I will withdraw? 6,000. 500 into 12 is 6,000. 6,000 will be total drawings into rate. Rate will be mentioned in the question, 5%, 6%, 8%, into 6.5 by 12. This is the formula for calculating drawings when drawings are made in the beginning of every month, right? We are discussing equal drawings, right? When drawings are made in middle of every month, middle, then formula will be interest is equals to interest is equals to total drawings into rate into 6 by 12. Similarly for end of every month, interest is equals to total drawings into rate into 5.5 upon 12. These are the formulas when the partner withdrew money throughout the year. अगर पूरे 12 महीने पैसे निकाले हैं मंथ के बिगनिंग में, मिडिल में और एंड में, then formula will be this: total drawings into rate into 5.5 by 12. Now the question arises, why it is 6.5, why it is 5.5, why it is 6? ठीक है? For deriving this, there is one more other formula that I will cover in my next class. Right? Today it is sufficient. Right? Thank you.